In this video, we run through the home details page, which includes inputs for buying and selling a home. Note this page is for a property that you will live in as your principal place of residence. For investment properties, you can enter details into the existing properties and proposed properties pages, which we'll run through in another video. So we've already got some details entered into the investor details page, which you can check out in our investor details video. Okay, so first up, you're able to enter details for an existing home, i.e. a home that you may already own. So here you can enter the value, the capital growth rate, and the loan details. So let's choose a home worth $500,000 and say that it grows at a modest 3% every year. Now in reality, the value of your home will most likely grow at different rates over 30 years. One year might grow at 3%, the next year might grow at say 5%, and in some years it may actually decline in value. So we will let you override this value and choose a growth rate for any year that you want in the yearly changes page, which we'll run through in another video. Moving to the loan details, you can enter the value of the home loan, which we'll put as say $250,000. And we can choose the years remaining on the loan, the interest rate per annum, the payment terms, and the frequency of payments. So let's put in a loan term remaining of say 20 years with an interest rate of 7.5% and it pays principal and interest. And payments are made fortnightly. So the calculator will automatically calculate the principal and interest payments each period based on the loan details. So you could change the term of the loan, say drop it down 5 years, and the calculator will change the principal and interest payments required to pay down the loan in that period of time. Now of course interest rates change, and if you have a variable rate, you can simply change the interest rate in any year that you want in the yearly changes page. Some of the other things we can enter here is selling this existing home and buying a new or proposed home. So we can choose here, will you sell your existing home? And we can change this to yes. And then we can enter in how many years from now we want to sell it. So let's say we sell this property in 5 years and the selling costs involved in that. So let's say $20,000. Then we can move on to purchasing a proposed home or a new home by simply choosing yes for purchase home and enter in similar details as the existing home. So we can enter purchase in how many years from now. Let's assume this person sells their home in 5 years and buys a new home to live in after 5 years also. And this new home costs them $750,000 and it has a growth rate similar, say, of 3.5% with a home loan of $500,000 and the loan term remaining is 30 years with an interest rate of again 7.5%, which is paid principal and interest and made fortnightly. Okay, so now let's jump ahead and take a look at some of the results of selling an existing home and buying a new home. First, let's check out the summary page. Here we can see the assets and equity increasing over time and loans decreasing over time. And in 30 years, we can see this couple has around $4.5 million in equity. On the cash flow page, we can see interest payments being made each year for the first home and then the second home loan. On our assets and loans page, we can see the value of the home increasing over time and the value of the loans decreasing over time. Finally, on the financing cash flow page, we can see principal payments being made and money flowing in from selling the existing home and money flowing out from purchasing a new home. Let's go back now and fiddle with some details and see what the differences will be in the results. Let's say this couple want to pay down their mortgage in say 20 years instead of 30. And they do a little bit more research and buy a house in an area that grows at say 4% every year. Flicking back to our summary page, we can now see the couple has around $5 million in equity at the end of 30 years. It's quite a big difference. Okay, that wraps up our home details video. Feel free to check out our other video tutorials on mymoneycalculator.com.au, and if you need any help, you can check out our help and support area, or don't hesitate to contact us.